If you're waking up in the middle of the night with hand cramps, this video might be for you. If you're asking yourself, why are my hands cramping up in the middle of the night? There's a couple of different reasons. I'm going to cover it right now. My name is Huang. I'm an occupational therapist and certified hand therapist here at my clinic at Hands On Therapy Services in Miami, Florida. I've been recently getting some patients all with the same, similar complaints, and they're coming in at different ages in different phases of their what we call injury, but they're all coming in with the same complaint: hand cramps that's waking them at night. So let's go through it. So if your major symptom is hand cramps, right? Specifically that wake you up at night. Wake you up at night, right? So one of the things that I think about, and I ask them questions to make sure that therapy is the right route for them, because you got to think sometimes it might not be therapy like that is able to help. So there's a couple of things that I think about. Now, usually I always think, is it a medical issue? Medical issue, right? Normally, by the time people come in to see us, we've already kind of ruled this out. But if you're just watching this, I just want you to think, if you do have something and it's gotten worse and it doesn't go away and you're just not really sure about what to do, go talk to your doctor or go talk to your trusted therapist, and they might ask you all these same questions as well. Because whatever your symptoms are, because we are thinking from a medical place, we can help to rule in and rule out different problems. Like from a medical issue, and I'm talking to someone, if they're a man, so I'm treating a guy who's, I think, 58 right now. So he's an older, not older, I'm almost 50. He's a little bit older, right? But he's in his 50s. So I'm not thinking medical issues like pregnancy, right? Because sometimes you can have hand cramps because you're pregnant. So one thing to always consider is age. So I've got a guy who's in his 50s with hand cramps. I've got a young woman in her 20s, in her late 20s with hand cramps. They might have different problems. So I'm asking her too, like, hey, do you have, X, Y, and Z? So are you pregnant? Do you have known hormonal types of issues? Recently, I've been working with a couple of people who've come in with PCOS. So it's an inflammatory type of issue that's all over their body. One thing when you're a young woman is to rule out like different types of arthritis, some like lupus or rheumatoid arthritis, because that can kind of happen around that age. Now, hand cramps might just be one symptom. Usually there's a list of symptoms you're feeling. There's more than just hand cramp. Hand cramp is literally just one symptom. So if you're wondering why you have hand cramps, this is what your doctor and your therapist might be thinking through. They're just going through it a bit faster and maybe not sharing with you their critical thinking process. But I do think about medical, like, do you have other medical issues? And usually when you have other more severe medical issues, there's more symptoms than just hand cramps. The other type of problem is an ortho type of problem. So if we're thinking, oh my God, you have hand cramps, what other injuries have you had? Have you broken anything? Have you been in a motor vehicle accident? I tend to think, do you have a shoulder problem? Do you have a neck problem? Cramps can come from nerve types of problems. Do you have a nerve type of problem? Have you had past surgeries? So somebody that I'm working with, he's having hand cramps, and yes, sure enough, in talking and doing a full evaluation, he's like, yeah, I had hand cramps and numbness, and so they recommended I do neck surgery. Did the neck surgery, got it better for a little bit, but now my cramps and all my stuff are coming back. And check, neck, right? So now they're telling me I have carpal tunnel and they want to do surgery, but I'm trying to avoid surgery. Check, right? So in those ways, we can look and say, okay, well, what's going on? Where is the problem? So I usually like to draw out my stick figure. All right, here's my stick figure. Here's the arms. And then here are the legs, right? the nerves, they come out of your neck. Oh, I should have drawn my arms a little bit differently. Usually I draw it out like this, right? And then here are your hands. So it comes all the way down, but you can get stuck at your neck. You can get stuck at your shoulder. You can get stuck at your elbow. And then you can get stuck at your wrist, right? So the nerves come down and it goes and it comes all the way down, and you can get stuck along all of the path that the nerve follows. But majority of the time, it might just be like that nerve is not really moving well. So from an orthopedic standpoint, as your therapist, as your certified hand therapist, I'm going to be able to go take you through a whole, what we call a comprehensive evaluation. Just look at how everything is moving, test your nerves, and say, oh, well, it could be this, and then we'll do a treatment. And then from that treatment, I'm going to do another video. I'm going to share with you a couple of things that I do with my patients, but I'm going to do that on another video on like how can you get rid of like your hand cramps, right? But first you have to really kind of understand it a little bit so you can just do your exercises correctly. Right? Otherwise, you're just going to keep having hand cramps and you're just trying to spot treat it here and there. But if you get to the root cause of the problem, you're going to be able to fix those hand cramps, right? So these are some of the reasons why you might have hand cramps that wake you up in the middle of the night. Now, the other thing, right, besides medical issues, orthopedic issues, might fall under like your, are you dehydrated? Water. Are you drinking enough water? Like, we often forget that. If you're not drinking enough water, your spine needs water, your nerves need water, your body needs water. So check yourself. Are you drinking enough water? So that's one of the questions that I ask my patients, like, are you drinking enough water? And they're like, yes, I'm drinking tons of water. I still have blah, blah, blah. So number 4 is sleeping positions, right? So I always ask them, well, if it's waking you up at night, how are you sleeping, right? So I'm a personal believer that you should be able to sleep in whatever positions you want to sleep in, right? I'm a side sleeper. I used to sleep only on my right side. I've had to learn to sleep on my left side, but now I teeter-totter between the two. I'm not much of a back sleeper, though every once in a while I might be able to fall asleep that way. And then some people love to be stomach sleepers. Now, if you are waking up in the middle of the night with cramps and you are a stomach sleeper, and you might have some neck problems, because when you're sleeping on your stomach, you put a lot of tension on your neck. So check your sleeping position. And I know people are like, but I can't help it, Huang. That's the way I fall asleep. Oh, great. I want you to fall asleep like that. But if you want to get rid of your cramps, you're going to have to address your neck. You're going to have to address your shoulders, because in order to sleep in those positions, your joints and your muscles need to be able to move in those positions so you can sleep better. But those, for the most part, are the 4 major things that I'm looking at when someone comes in and tells me, hey, Huang, I have, hand cramps that wake me up at night. What can I do about it? So I go through this with them and I say, I want to rule in and rule out like medical issues, because we also, we want to know that therapy is going to work for them and it's just not, and we want to consider those types of issues. Now, one of the things I will say about medical issues is normally in a very good therapy session, I'm able to tease out the root cause. And if I don't see some form or fashion of an improvement, right, that there's no change based off our treatment, there might be more of a medical issue, right? In which I would then refer you to your doctor, either a primary, an orthopedic that's hand-based, or an orthopedic that's spine-based. So if there's any kind of indication that it's more of a systemic problem. So this is a question someone had for me. Like, if you like, how do you know the therapy works? If I don't see a problem and I see certain things, I will refer to a doctor. So if I suspect that it's more of a systemic problem, then a rheumatologist might be a really, and also based on age and gender, I might recommend a rheumatologist. So those are just some things, that I think about when I'm talking and working with someone with hand cramps that wake them up at night. But you definitely want, if during a full comprehensive evaluation, I should be able to see some form or fashion of an improvement or a change. And if I don't see it, those things are going to make me suspect more of a medical issue, and then I will refer to the correct medical doctor that then can help address those problems. But usually those are some of the things that I go through with my patients. So if you're having hand cramps and you're in Miami, Florida, and you want to give our clinic a call, I'm going to include the link below. But if you're not, then definitely talk to your doctor, talk to your trusted therapist. Now, not every doctor knows about occupational therapy and certified hand therapy and how to help with that. So I would just say, like, keep looking in your local area for a trusted hand therapist. All right. If this video was helpful for you, consider liking it, clicking to subscribe. And of course, if you have any other questions, please feel free to leave me a comment. That helps me to create more videos just like this for you, to help you just be more aware of what's going on. And then that way it can help you. Hopefully it can help you to make some really great decisions about what to do about some of your aches and pains, because not doing something is also a decision.